That's not apple squares, but I'm going to finish mine off, Korey Kealey. What are we making now? These are delicious, by the way.
Okay, thank you. those are apple squares. And right now, apples always available from Ontario year-round almost. And fabulous, kind of, you wanted something sweet, at least you're getting the goodness of oatmeal and you're getting some nice apples. This is a super easy recipe. Apple cider this time of year. I have it all the time in my fridge. I have it on the stove, and the kids come in. The house smells good, and just an idea if you're having. I've got hockey players at this Bell Capital Cup right now. We've got a house load of them.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Are you billeting?
We are. I'm not personally, but our team is building a team from Finland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were adorable yesterday. The whole team is screaming and yelling for my son's team, and so today they've got all kinds of activities. They're going to watch a movie, so I'm going to send a big pan of somewhat healthier sweets, because I saw that I won't say who, but one of the dads brought over a gigantic thing of store-bought chocolate chip cookies as soon as these kids finished playing hockey, and I'm like,
you can call him out on TV if you want.
I'm sure he's not watching, but I thought, really, is that what we're giving these kids post-hockey? Yeah, at least it has to be homemade.
Good, huh?
Look at you. Yeah, these are really quite easy and simple. You can check the recipe out of Foodland Ontario. Keeping in theme of leftovers, I had leftover squash. Squash you always have on hand. These are called squash brownies. They are
squash brownies.
Interesting and delicious. And here's what they look like when they're done. Oh, cool. So to start, what you do, I just started this because it's a bit of fidgety. You take a half a package of cream cheese, 4 ounces, and then you soften it. You mix it with a little bit of sugar and 1 egg. Mix it up.
Yeah.
And then you're going to add a cup of chocolate chips to it.
The chips.
The chocolate chips. And you stir that up. Mm-hmm. And then for our dry ingredients, we just have 1 1/4 cups of white flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and then the spice is nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon. Gonna mix that up.
Finish that. We need to try these. Hurry up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can probably dig into them.
Nobody's talking to me.
And then, so what we're doing then is you're taking a cup of mashed squash. I actually have a bit of potato in here too because I didn't quite have a cup. But you're just going to add this, and it's going to make squash.
Squash and brownies are not, two foods you use in the same sentence.
I probably shouldn't have showed you this because you'd be the kid who would like this a lot. I'm sure you're going to like it.
I already know I do.
Okay, 2 eggs, lightly beaten.
Right.
You're adding that in there. And a 1/4 cup of buttermilk, or just milk mixed with a little bit of vinegar if you don't have buttermilk.
What do you mean?
If you don't have buttermilk, basically what you want to do is sour your milk. So you can just take milk and add a teaspoon of vinegar. It sours it. It helps the leavening of... because the vinegar and the acid mixes with the baking soda, the baking powder, and causes more of a chemical reaction.
She's a food scientist. I'm telling you right now. I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
I mean, you know what?
I learned a lot of things today.
Here's the thing: if you don't do that, it's going to be fine too. They're going to be delicious. So that was a 1/4 cup of oil, vegetable oil, and then a teaspoon of
vanilla.
We're going to mix this up.
Squash.
Vanilla, good call. Either that or soy sauce.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not, although there's squash in there, so I'm still a skeptic.
What are we doing with this over here?
Okay, so here, we're going to move faster. Moving faster. We're going to mix the dry.
We have 90 seconds,
wet.
Korey.
We're going to pour this into that.
According to Mike Pang, our director.
You're rushing me. Just kidding. Will you pass me that dish over
I sure will.
there?
I'm sorry. I'm not even doing anything. I'm going to come to this side, actually.
Get over here.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just kidding,
Mike. Stop rushing her.
I'm going to rush. We're going to mix this up so it's delicious for our little
Finnish friends. What are you warming
friends.
here?
That's apple cider.
Oh, that's
just to go with our apples and whatever.
It makes the house smell great.
See, it's
And
just
it
like
makes our
Korey
house
Kealey
smell
to show up here with apple squares and apple cider, and they're not even part of what she's making.
I just want you to have a little drink.
The apple squares.
Here you go.
Oh, this goes on the top then.
So then you drop that in tablespoons on top, and then you run a knife through it and make a pretty decoration.
So you can't just pour it over like any. Like
you know what?
Just pour it in and it works.
But if you could see. So then put little dabbles on there.
Well, I need to.
Here, use this. What happened to our set?
I don't know. Don't worry. It's
Just
okay.
kidding. It's perfect.
What do you mean? We never had any of this stuff around here.
So, and then it makes little designs. You're going to pull
it through? And then you can go like this.
Oh, yeah.
You can have fun with it. You're going to bake it. It looks very pretty. You get little hits of chocolate through. You're not getting a super chocolatey dessert. And then you've got the squashy goodness. Yeah, you're going to have to.
Now?
Yeah.
Does it rise up? What happens?
It does. Look at how much that puffed up. That's
I know.
The
You mean this is the same?
Buttermilk does that.
Yeah.
Buttermilk does that?
Gotta tell you, it's a good little recipe.
Hang on.
So you can find lots
Hopper,
of
you
fun
better be
ideas.
cutting 2 of those bad boys over there. What?
I'm an only child.
Oh, God.
That's so funny.
Yes.
I'll let you grab
There are a
it.
lot of people
Okay.
on the planet thankful.
Okay.
What are you doing for that? We got to go, but what are you doing
You're
for the
good
New
to
Year's?
go. Well, if we're still in the Bell Capital Cup, we're doing that. But otherwise, we're going to Tremblant.
How do you
Okay.
do this?
So good
Korey,
luck
how do you
today,
do
Golden
this?
Knights.
Happy New Year.
New Year.
Question of
Oh,
the
yeah.
day.
Oh, okay.
Do you, I said the word bollard to you, what would that mean?
Nothing.
Me neither.
Me either.
It means nothing to me.
Apparently, it's these things are going to put on Parliament Hill to block vehicles. They're small
The little
posts.
Oh.
Yeah, but we'd never heard of the word.
Never
this
heard of
morning.
it.
We got to
Try
go
this.
apparently.
Please try this.
Okay.
Thanks.
As we go,
There's
try this out.
veggies.
We'll be back. We're headed out Perth for a cup of coffee. That will go nicely with this.